What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Oh my God, I am legit nervous for tonight. This is the first time I've done flight sim live for you guys. I did some career mode before, but never this, and it's driving me crazy. It's like I literally am nervous right now. That's how I am. But tonight we are doing Microsoft Flight Sim. We're gonna be flying our Frontier Airline A320 Phoenix AirBus from Salt Lake City to Harry Reid International Airport. Yeah, I hope we make it. That's all I gotta say. Flight time 1 hour 21 minutes, 338 nautical miles. Oh Lord. And my dog just come in, laid down. He's relaxing. He's like, I'm gonna watch you crash this sucker, bud. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get loaded in. Probably gonna have a little issues here. You know, my computer's not the best, but we'll work on it. It'll load in slowly, and we'll give it time to get things loaded in. Oh, yep, already getting resource warnings. Oh, I forgot. Got to get Phoenix loaded in there and all the fun stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I should have had it ready to go. I wasn't paying attention to the time. Look, we got these old airplanes. All my controls are all kicking in and vibrating now. Okay, why is all my controls are vibrating right now, and I have no idea why they shouldn't be. Is there something wrong with my... Yeah, everything is vibrating right now. Okay, give me a second here. This is... Let me make sure there's no updates that I should... I was sitting in with my dog, and like my whole desk is shaking now. What's vibrating? Right now my... Yep, see? Updates, sure. Right now my stick's vibrating. Update firmware 1.1. No, everything's good on the stick. The handle 1.1. Everything's good on that. What is shaking? It's my... Yeah, it's my stick. Well, yeah, you guys seen it right here. That's what I was saying. I was sitting in, I had my dogs out and I got them fed. This is just part of the part of all the fun stuff that when you're not doing what you should be doing happens. So. All right, let's check this. Yeah, holy crap, that thing is shaking bad. 1.91. Okay, now everything's resetting. It looks like. 1.6, 1.2. Maybe if I get in the plane, it'll stop. Okay, no. So let's go ahead and close out of all this and get into the plane. Oh, so it's not going to let me in the plane now? Cameras, fixed, cockpit, no. Is it just loading everything in? Look at that old Boeing. But here's our plane. There we go. Let's see. Stop shaking, please. Yeah, it's just my stick is shaking. Which one is the stick? That was it. No, that wasn't it. That was the stick. I don't understand why my stick is shaking so bad. It's the handle of my... Okay, where'd my SimApp Pro... Oh, come on. Vibration motor. It's this one. Okay, it's working. Foot pedals are working. Okay, those aren't turned on yet. Firmware 1414. Okay, all those are working. All right, well, I guess we'll just get in. We'll go ahead and turn on the plane and see where it goes from there, right? So, I need to check my camera views. Of course, they're not going to work right. I should have been assigned already. Was it actually going to let me take... Oh, it is going to let me take it out this time. Nice. Okay. It hasn't been letting me take it out. Okay, now it's not going to let me do anything with it. Gosh, I love when things don't go the way they're supposed to. So now my everything's froze. That's nice. Okay, there it is. Close. I don't know why you're open. So now my game's stuck. Come on. There we go. Okay, pop back out. Give me this. Don't go all crazy on me now. And it did. It's doing it all again. Put you back. Oh, welcome to the world of everything that can go wrong will. So I don't. All right. So I think my. I think it just loaded. No, is it not? Come on. Just yeah. Let's put some music back on or something. Holy crap. Okay. Now overhead. EFB. Oh man, that thing is like lagging. All right. We might have to turn off the music. I might have too much running in the background. Pedestal. Overhead. Oh, I got a female pilot. Okay, let's get this show on the road. How's that sound? All right, iPad setting, import from SimBrief. That would be the Captain EFB. Turn this bad boy on. Maybe. Why isn't my iPad coming on? Welcome to my world, guys. I might have to restart the game. All right, let's go to the overhead. My external power. I wanted to make sure, I want to see if I even have external power right now. Something's flashing right there. So something I don't think is working right. Yeah, I have no, this isn't letting me do anything. All right, we're gonna have to jump out and let's just try restart, see what it does. See, the other night when I was doing stuff with my Vision Jet, everything was running good. Now everything is freezing, and I think I know what's doing it. So frustrating. But this is how we learn, right? Maybe? Alright. My controller's still vibrating like crazy. There's the airplane. Shift C. Now my airplane's like bouncing around. See if we can get chase plane open back up again. Get this, see if I can get this to pop back out. Alright, it did. Oh, I know what was causing the um reshade was loading. If you notice, everything's changed. But I don't know why my controller's vibrating. I don't like that. Come on. Maybe I need a new computer. I still not going to turn on, is it? All right, let's try the first officer. Will his turn on? No. All right, so maybe we won't be flying the Airbus tonight. Frustrating, guys, really frustrating. All right, we're going to have to in flight. For one, I don't know why my controller was vibrating so bad. All right, let's try this again. Let's make sure we have the Phoenix loaded. What type of plane do we have set up for? Okay, yeah, it's the Sharklet. That's what we have, the Sharklet. Okay. let's go to... See, I'm curious why that's not loading the plane in there. Salt Lake. It's going to be nighttime before we can get out of here. We'll just take this gate right here, set as departure. Arrival at... Okay, whoops. L-A-A-S. Oh, God, I got the hiccups. Harry Reid. We'll just pick a gate. Come on, move. All right. Let's try this again. I mean, if this don't work, maybe we'll just jump over to the... All right. Everything's turning on. Yeah, I think I might have to look at a new PC. Okay, let's turn it on. Don't start vibrating, please. Okay, nothing yet. So far, so good. No, there's the vibration. Oh, my plane just like fell out of nowhere, so should be right here, not way over there. See people walking around in there. Alright, let's go GSX. You know what, we're gonna get in the plane first, then we'll settle. That could be what I did wrong actually last time too. Alright, my stick's not vibrating. Okay, GSX. Well, you know what, let's get this up first. Get that off screen. Let it load like it's supposed to. Dismiss that message. Alright, so we have the cameras up, chase plane. It's loading. Reshade in. That's what's taking long. I might have to take reshade out because that's working over the computer here. There, it's loading in. You should see everything change here in just a second. It's thinking about it. Well, I know what I need to work on next time, right? All right, there, reshade should be loaded. Oh no, it's almost, it's like 99% there and then it stopped. Now it should be right. Okay, let's go. No, I don't want that. I want GSX. Come on. Close. Just close the damn screen. Okay, now what's tripping me out? That's chase plane. What the heck is it doing? Why is it opening like 30,000 screens? It's loading reshade again. What the holy heck's going on? I put reshade in because there's a couple that has to do with the weather. Let's get it out of here. Okay. There, now reshade's in. But I lost my cameras. That's... Let's see. Can I get my Volanta to load up? Is it going to load? Of course not. Why would it load? Why would anything else go right, right? And why does my chase plane keep resetting itself? I am having nothing but problems, guys. Okay, let's see if we can get this show on the road. GSX. I just want to get in the air. I don't even care if I crash now. I don't care if we make it to Las Vegas. Yeah, I think I need, this is getting too slow. Too much crap running in the background. All right, hey, look at that. We've made it this far. I'll have to get all this set up before I even start anything next time. We're 30 minutes into the stream and we haven't even checking sim brief done. I mean, okay. All right. Active services KSLC. Operate jetway. Oh man, that thing's way out there. Look at that. Should we see if that works? See, we're supposed to be right here, actually, so. We're supposed to be right there. Oh, maybe not. That's a long way out. Interesting, okay. Yeah, my computer's struggling with all of this stuff, so probably gonna kill it. Uh, oh, now my GSX menu's over here. I have no idea what it's doing. This is what stressed me out so much about everything is just not really knowing what all this does and why everything's taking forever. Can I like I didn't I guess I did click Navigraph. Okay, GSX menu. Request GPU. All right, do we have ground power yet? There's our ground power showing up. All right, we got ground power. Holy crap. All right, now let's see if we can go to our overhead. External power. Oh yeah, I hate that. Okay, yeah. All right, well, get it connected. I would like to turn my airplane on. Please let me turn my airplane on. SimBrief username missing in settings. All right, how's that? Now does it work? Oh, great. Still no power. What the freak? Oh gosh, guys, I give up already. I'm 30 minutes into the stream. I'm so frustrated. It's like horrible right now. Hey, there's my overhead. So I can't even, I should be able to, this should have power to it before I even, it should have some power to it. I shouldn't need the overhead on it yet. It's almost like it's not letting me do what I need to do. Like I can't. See, I can turn those buttons. Come on. Why? It has to be my PC, and that's the worst part about it all. It's never done this to me before. That's why I don't understand why it's doing this to me now. Like if I would get in here and I'm not streaming, that would load right up. I'm gonna close chase plane. Yeah, see, it's literally not doing anything. It's never ran this bad for me. That's why I don't understand why it's doing it now. Oh, I stand up and it's all everything's okay now. Says the GPU's running. Says we have power. All right, let's try this again, Goldie. Just close. See, what did that say? Couldn't URL can't contain control characters. I That's my SimBrief username. Unless they want my code. Maybe that's what it is. Let me. Insert your SimBrief alias username here, not to be confused with the pilot ID. Okay, now, God, I just lost my flight plan. Oh, okay. Duh, alias. There we go. All right, that was different. View saved flights. Load. We're still same runways. Yep, 34 right, 26 left. Yep, okay. Nothing's changed there. All right, let's try this one more time. I promise it'll run smoother next time. Well, I shouldn't be making promises I can't keep. No flight plan on file for the specified user. Whatever. I give up. All right, let's go to overhead. External power. It's not letting me do anything. I did not click. I am not clicking it. I don't know why it keeps popping up. Okay, I am not clicking you. Stop popping up. All right, let's see here. Generate flight plan. We'll do that. Generate flight plan. Okay, there we go. How about now? Hey, look at that. We got us a flight plan to Vegas. All right, let's close this. Still no external power, and that's still popping up. I don't know, guys. I am not. I don't want to customize my airplane. Okay. Okay, that works. So something's off that's not. Battery 1, battery 2, no. See, it tells me external power, and it's not letting me click that. If anybody's watching and can help me out here, I'm about ready to kill my. And I don't know why that keeps popping up. Just turn on for me, please. Phoenix is loaded, right? Oh, maybe not. I mean, that could be why it's. That could very well be why. Give me just 1 second. I don't know why it's not loading me in there. That's probably the problem I'm having right now. Let me check my notes here. Not there. Microsoft, no, no. Okay, I have to. Okay, I gotta switch to my Be Right Back screen. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull up my internet browser and find my password for this. Give me 1 minute. Phoenix. All right, put that email in there. Password. Sign in. Almost guaranteed that's what the problem is. It wasn't giving me access to the plane, and everything just turned on. Okay, I just learned a valuable lesson. Let's get back to the stream. And poof, look at that. Oh my God, it's about time. All right, so let's start over with our checklist we have. Flight plan, import from flight sim brief. All right, we got that. Bring the weather up. Wait, what's this? I don't care about that. All right, we'll bring the weather up for a little later because we'll need that. Okay. Wow. Took us 48 minutes to realize that my plane, I wasn't signed into my plane. Okay. Drop the music down a little bit here. Get back into the game. All right. Ground services, EUP up. Ground services, we got some light blowing. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we got that hooked up. Ground service, we got the GPU up. Chocks are up. Not going to worry about. Let's get passenger door open. That's for their boarding. Mass and balances. All right, we'll get that up there for now. All right, okay, let's go to our overhead. Look at that. Bam. Power's on, everything's lighting up here on my desk. Brakes on. All right, let's go. Batteries 1, battery 2. All right, it's slow. It's really slow. Battery 1, battery 2 on. ADRS. To nav. 1, 2, and 3. Ground control, crew power on. Ground control. Crew on. Yeah, this thing's running slow. Let's go ahead and shut our music off and keep that running out of the background for tonight. Fuel pumps on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nav lights to 1, no smoking to auto. Nav lights 1. No smoking to auto. Emergency arm. Why is that? Keep doing that. And I'm not calling for GSX, so don't pop up on me. We got things moving here, don't screw me up. APU master on. Alright, let's go to the main panel. Oh yeah, it's lagging bad. Holy hell, guys. Alright, let's go back up to our overhead. It's lagging bad. I hate to say that, but alright, once our APU is available, we'll turn the bleed on. See it's starting up there. It should say available. There it is, available. APU bleed on. Yeah, see that should be an instant click on type thing. So, all right. Radio VHF 1. That's down below. Let's go to the main panel. Oh no, let's go to, that'd be the pedestal. Wait a minute, radio, VHF1. VHF1. I think that's what it is. Alright, let's go to our MCDU. Alright, we're going to go to, I'm doing all this on mine that I currently have here on my desk. So we're going to go to ASTU. AOC menu. Flight initialization. Request data. Give that a minute to load. Flight number GG2019 from Salt Lake to Las Vegas. Alternate airport is Cedar City. Okay, INIT. Initiate data. Okay, initiate request. Cost index from SimBrief, we'll let that load in. Okay, our cost index is going to be where's my briefing? Cost index 5. Cost index 5. Flight level. Our cruise altitude for today is. I just saw that. Where the heck was it? Actually, I'll learn this faster next time. So 34,000 at flight level 340. Let's go ahead and do the wind. Request wind. Just so we got that all in. Okay. IRS initiate. Invalid delete, what? Alright, there we go. Aligning on GPS. Okay, everything looks good there. Return. Alright. Now we're going to go to the flight plan. Alright, here's the part that always gets me that I'm not sure about. Okay, departure, KSLC. Runway sit or transition insert. Departure. departure. We are taking off on 34 left, I believe it was. 34 right. 34 right. Sid is Arch Z1. Transition is MILF. Insert. Okay, got that. Alright, let's go down to our departure. Our arrival. LAS. Arrival. We're coming in on 26 left. I don't know if it's a Z or Y transition. So we will just take 26Y, 26 left Y, ILS. I don't think we have a standard star. Where would I look to see? There's route departure, 26 left departure, clearance. Flight log. Yeah, I don't see anything on here. I might be wrong, but flight plan. We'll just say, oh wait a minute, I think I did see that Chow 3. Yep, Chow 3. Hey, look at that, I found it, Chow 3. No transition. I think I got that right. Let's see, Gap 6, Stu, Tiger. I don't see any of those showing up. So we're just gonna go with that. Alright, so please stop popping up, GSX. I don't need you. Whoa, what was that? Please don't. Is my game crashing? Alright, okay, discontinuity. I have one right there. I don't have a manual in there, so maybe I'll just leave that. I have one right there, so let's go clear. Manual. Alright, so that should be good to go. We got our flight altitudes in there. So leaving Salt Lake, our initial climb is 10,000. I hope I'm doing this right. Oh my god, this is frustrating to me. Okay, let's go back. Flight plan discontinuity. Okay, ref. Let's go back to the iPad. Yeah, Captain. Alright. Homepage. That sun in my eyes right there. Okay, departure. Vertical right. Yep, dry. Split sheet. Sync weather. Calculate. Send to the McDo, so that should be updated now. 152, 152, 152. Clean speed is 219. Right here we got our clean speed at 219. Sync weather, calculate, send it to you. Copy clean speed for next page. Alright, let's go back to our MCDU. Go to next phase. Clean speed was 219, 219. Reselect. Okay, we got that. Okay, initiate. Now we can go wind. We already got that. Let's update it just to make sure. Alright, we got wind. Okay, yep, everything's updated now with the wind and the weather. It's changed, if you notice that. Okay, altimeter on departure page, iPad both sides. Okay, altimeter. Departure page. Altimeter 3007. 3006, we got 3007. Now I actually got this part ordered. I ordered it last night. Yeah, see, that's so buggy. 3007. I ordered these last night from Wind Control, so alright, let's go to main panel. Nope. Where's our... I want... There we go. 10,000. Alright, so we are ready for pushback, y'all. screwed something up here. No, we need to go to EFB. This could have screwed up everything right here. Mass imbalances. We're going to load aircraft. Yeah, see, we didn't do all that. We're going to do immediate loading because I'm not going to worry about that. Probably just screwed up all our stuff, so. Alright, let's go back to ground services. Let's get the jetway, get the door closed. Let me go back to our improve homepage. Initialize wind, drop that, altimeter, set climb level, push back, external power off, disconnect. GPU off. Chocks away. The jetway out of our way here. Oh, come on. Just get the jetway out of my way. Of course, as far as I get ready to do this, my dog's going to come in and start barking. Yeah, I got to figure out something here. Okay, let's stand up, see if we did it last time. Get the jetway out of my way. Gotta be kidding me. Let's get our flight plan loaded back up here. I do apologize if anybody's actually here watching. Like I say, this is first time trying this, so naturally nothing's going to go right. GSX would just fucking load. Come on. What if I go to a different view? Less showing, will it load? When I want it to load, it won't load, but when it doesn't want to load, it won't. Trying to see what I need to set my flaps to. Flaps 1. Okay, hey, I found it all by myself. Yay. Come on, GSX. Holy shit. How long do I have to wait for you? Good God. Like, I want to push back and get flying, but... Good old GSX. Just get the damn jetway out of my way and I'll... Alright, let me close chase plane. See if we can get GSX to load faster. Wait, it's opening on this side this time. So slow. So we've been running for an hour and 15 minutes and I can't get GSX to load now. All I want is the jetway out of the way. Alright, let's go. Let's get this back up. Put this back over here. Alright, we're gonna go to the... I don't know why it has to. I gotta get. I gotta uninstall reshade out of here. Whoa! 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 Can I get GSX to load now? Since we're like out of the plane. No. Well, we'll give you this view for a minute till we can get something to work. I was hoping it would let me get the damn... Get the jetway out of there. No? Oh yeah, there it goes. I think I double clicked it so it's going to come back. Yep, okay. Nope, close the door. Get the jetway the hell out of here. Alright, holy shnikes, guys. Alright, let's go back to the pilot. External power pushback. External power's off, EFB ground services done. Alright, let's request pushback. Alright, we're going to hold on that for a second because the push truck's there. Let's get our overhead panel, get our lights on. Why is that rolling in? I feel like I needed to do more up here, but don't really need our wing lights on, right? Alright, seatbelt signs on. Smoking on. We'll just turn them all on, right? I thought when we went to our seatbelt signs that it would start the procedure for us. I see somebody walking. Maybe they're just not talking to. Oh, my radio's not on? See, I don't know how to set the squawk and all that crap, so I know that's part of ATC talking to me. Clearly I got something really wrong here. Man, my stream is like...
Airport information, Sierra. 0200 Zulu. Wind tree 19 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 29er. Dew point -4. Altimeter tree 007. ILS runway tree 4 right. ILS runway tree 4 left. And visual runway tree 5 in use. Landing and departing runway tree...
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is... freaking GSX, I swear. I swear. God, I'm gonna run out of time. I can't stay up this freaking late. I got work in the morning. Get GSX the hell off my screen. So, yeah, I think it's the... every time I open up a new screen, it loads. reshade. Give this a second, see if I can get GSX to load on a different panel out here. Oh, I'm glad. You know what? Honestly, I'm glad none of you nobody's hanging out here. Well, it says I got 3 watching right now, so thank you guys. This has been a complete cluster fluck. I said fluck, F-L-U-C-K. We've been going for an hour and 24 minutes, and I haven't even got off the ground. I've been sitting here trying to figure out this damn plane longer than it's going to take to fly to Vegas, if I can get into the air. So, waiting for stupid reshade to load on my panel that I popped up for GSX. GSX is just giving me all sorts of problems tonight. That's it loading in the background right now. But if you are watching, say hi. Let me know I actually got somebody here. This has been a complete disaster, but this is stuff that I've learned that seatbelt sign on, beacon lights on, release brakes for pushback. But I gotta get stupid GSX to load over here on the other screen. Now we've been sitting here for an hour and 25 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to realize that I wasn't logged into Phoenix and that the Phoenix app, and that's why I couldn't do anything with the plane. Master caution. Just click you and turn you off. No, there we go. Just waiting for GSX to load. It's over here slowly going around in circles. You can see the lady out here waiting for me to give them permission to oh no, they haven't even hooked up the truck yet for pushback. Got our GP unit and all this other stuff over here still that should be here. Give you guys a little different view while I wait for GSX to load over here. I don't know what the problem is with GSX that's giving me all the guff over here. It says loading GSX menu, please wait. That's what's been going on for the last now I don't know what it's doing. Oh, it's loading the freaking reshade again. Because I popped it out of the game. God, it's kidding me. See it right there in the corner. Got the little squirrel on my menu or on my you know, I want to do flight sim for you guys. I really love flying. And I got all this stuff to do it with. It's just this is killing me. I possibly gonna have to look into a new GPU or something that's gonna allow things to work a little better, because this is just absolutely ridiculous. And if any of you guys are watching still, looks like everybody's gone. Engine hasn't started with the... Oh, so now my GSX shut down. Great. So GSX isn't even working. If it doesn't start right, you know what, I'm going to just do the regular pushback. Let's go into the pilot seat. Let's go right here. Pushback. Pushback. Right there. Release parking brake. We're going to go... Parking brake is released. So we have like no...
Salt Lake ground, Grumpy 2019er, requesting pushback.
Grumpy 2019er, pushback request accepted.
Okay. We need steer. So we want the nose to go back to the... We want the nose steer right, so... We'll try steer right, see if that puts us the right direction.
Salt Lake ground, Grumpy 2019er, requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Grumpy 2019er, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Okay, I don't care about that anymore. So are we going to get pushback, or are we just going to sit here and look pretty? I see her walking up, it looks like. Is everybody else leaving? So nothing's going on. gonna start pushback, or are we just gonna sit here? Alright, well, we'll do it ourselves. Alright, let's go ahead and start up engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate
There's that
the
sound
safety
we all
features of
love.
our AirBus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
Alright, did our engine start?
Released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen.
Not seeing. Oh yeah, okay, I see it now. Cranking up engine 2. Engine 1.
It fails to inflate or needs topping up. Blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in
Alright, both engines look good. So normal. Alright, I think we are. Engine ignition 1 start available. Choose switch to normal. APU bleed off. Let's go to overhead panel. Let's see. Arm spoilers, arms, flaps set. Auto brakes to max. Auto brakes are max. Wait a minute. Let's see. APU bleed off. Bleed off. Okay, let's see. Arm spoilers, flap lights, taxi lights, clearance lights, runway lights. Just turn on all lights. Transponder set. Where do I find my transponder number? Damn it! Was that part of ATC's talking to me? That's just the altimeter. we'll get all this. We're gonna.
Salt Lake Round, Grumpy 2019er with Tango. Request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out.
Grumpy 2019er, taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 right using taxiway Hotel Hotel 1. Contact tower on 1 tree 2.65 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway tree 4 right using taxiway Hotel Hotel 1.
Oh yeah, 16 on that side.
2019er.
Ah. I went the wrong. I aimed my nose the wrong way. Alright. Let's see. Contact tower when ready. Alright, so flight controls. Everything looks good. Alright, so we should be good. Flaps 1. Engines on, parking brake. Brakes on, parking brake off. Oh, that's really jumpy. Had him point us the wrong direction, guys. Sorry about that. You know what I'm gonna try? Let me get this turned around. I do not like this. Cabin ready, okay. Alright, let me load up my reshade. I'm gonna turn everything off. Alright. Still real jumpy though. Still real jumpy. Yes, I don't like it. See, I've been in here before and it has not been this bad on me. See, I've done this before and it hasn't been this bad. It's actually ran pretty smooth before. See, I don't like all that. I'm pretty sure that's from the reshade, so I'll have to get rid of it. Maybe when it gets up in the air, it'll be a little smoother. We can only hope. We're only hour and 44 minutes behind schedule. I'm just going to aim over this way. Doing a southwest style taxi. Yeah, look at the graphics are horrible on the screen right now. Let me check something here. Stop. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. See? The breeze shade keeps loading with everything. And I don't have it on, that's why. Oh wait, what was all? I thought there was still something on. See, there's nothing on. Maybe it's just because it's running in the background. Settings. Yeah, I just wish there was a way just to kill it right now. You know what? Let me see if I can. I hate to do this in the middle of the stream, but let's pull up Task Manager, look for reshade, and kill it. I don't see. I do not see reshade runtime, random resume. Unless it's under a different name. Nope, I don't see it in there. Apps, performance. I mean, my GPU is like freaking overloaded. Overloaded, eh? But I don't see reshade in there to shut it down. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Let's just resume. Maybe when we get in the air, it'll be. See, that looks horrible. Anyway. Everything's just slow. I've never had this problem with it before. That's why it's pissing me off. So I might just have to do smaller planes until I can upgrade my PC. I've talked to a buddy of mine that I work with that does that kind of stuff. See what he can get me put into this one. Part of me doesn't. I don't even want to continue with this just for the fact of how bad it's running. Not gonna.
Salt Lake Tower.
I do eventually want to learn the
Niner ready at
ATS
runway
side.
tree 4 right. Straight out departure. Cleared for takeoff, runway tree 4 right. Grumpy 2019er.
How do I find my radio frequency? Because I don't have that in yet. I say maybe when we get in the air, things will settle down a little bit. They actually announced today that they're shutting down runway 35 and 14. That's the one that runs diagonally across right in front of us. So yeah, this looks like shit right now. Alright, flaps 1, speed brakes armed. Data uplink, alright, we are set flex. Go. Let's roll.
Salt Lake Tower, Grumpy 2019er, frequency change.
What the hell do I got? ATC, stand by nav. I don't know what my frequency I need to go to is, so your guess is as good as mine, ATC. What a view, what a view. Hey guys, we got in the air! We got in the air! I don't understand why my stream is so far behind. Oh, we got all kinds of shit going on. Overspeed. no clue why it's. Holy crap. As you say, I have it in climb. I don't know why it was. I saw the little up arrow right. There we go. There's the little up arrow. Keeps moving on me. Oh, we're at 10,000 already. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be climbing to another level here. Alright, pause. For approaching Arch, we're supposed to be at 1900 Arch. Up. There we go. We're supposed to be climbing, guys. Where's my... I have no idea. We're supposed to be climbing to 19,000. We're supposed to already be at 19,000 right now. Edit, which is our next one, we're supposed to be at 297. So let's take this up to 29. supposed to be at flight level 246 here, which is probably about where we're going to be, hopefully. Oh, that's a nice view. I guess this is how we learn, right? Even though it's still insanely slow. All our poor passengers are probably in total panic mode over there. So our top of climbing should be at 34. So let's just go ahead and set this for 34. Alright, while I do that, I will be right back. We'll let them climb out of here. Hopefully if we're still in the air when I get back, I'll see you guys in just a minute. I'm back. Had to get the dog out. Had to take the dog out also. Got 3 people watching the stream right now. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It's been a hell of a night. The stream is actually quite a ways back from. God, it's usually the delay's not that long. But it looks like the stream is about 5 minutes behind. 2 minutes behind. We are on our way to Las Vegas. Hopefully that don't have a bunch of alarms going on. I do. That's good. I didn't take my flaps off. I'm good at that. I do it in my other plane too. I'm not sure what that is. Nav, ATC, standby, TCAS standby. I don't have my frequency, so I don't even know what the hell they would put me on. So I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants. We'll try that soon.
Salt Lake Center, Grumpy 2019er is type Airbus A320, 20 miles northwest of Tree Uniform Tango 8, flight level 270. Request flight following.
Grumpy 2019er, Salt Lake Center. Squawk 0267.
Squawk 0267, Grumpy 2019er.
Grumpy 2019er, radar contact 20 miles northwest of Tree Uniform Tango 9er. Flight level 280.
Look at that auto. Haha, yes. Just learned something. Alright, so we are at Edith.
Grumpy 2019er, acknowledge last transmission.
Oh, sorry. Thought I did.
Roger, Grumpy 2019er.
Don't start the whole flight follow, cancel flight follow, all that stuff. Please. Alright, we're on standard pressure now. So right here we should be at flight level 297. Now we're 299, so close enough. Close enough. So I gotta read up on what. Oh, we don't need our lights and stuff on. Our lights and stuff on right now. Do we? Overhead. If they want to get up, they can. Turn off the. Turn all these off. Leave our beacon and strobes on. Main lights we don't need on. Nav lights we need those on. Alright, let's get some outside. Let's check out our cinematic cruise. I like that here. Everything seems to be running smooth now that we're. Oh, poof, there's our contrails. Or chemtrails, as some people like to call it. Looking good. Check out our cabin views here. Nobody in the plane. What a view. Nice view, even though we're a little far out. I don't want to adjust any of it right now, so I won't do that. Out the back, looking good. Not sure where we're flying over right now, but nice view out the right side window. That's usually where I sit. Alright, cinematic nose view. Aft right, cinematic mid. That would probably be, I don't think that's Utah Lake, it might be, very possibly. Back to our cinematic view. So, view's gone. 23 miles off from our top of descent already, which is interesting. Trying to go over seems to need to go to the ref page. You see enter your landing weight and confirm the approach is active. Speed match with the Airbus will automatically manage the speed to meet restrictions. The speed knob is in managed mode.
Grumpy 2019er contact Salt Lake Center on 133.6. Good day. One tree decimal 6. Grumpy 2019er.
Okay, where's this? I don't get what it's saying. Oh man, I think this is we're about to screw everything up. Okay, lower the altitude selector to the FCD. Okay, we're at 34,000 right now. That's our flight level. Alright, our flight level is 340. That's what we're at now. We're at the top of climb. Should have been 340. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're at now. So our descent, we need to get down to flight level 078. Oh, we turned. I was like, what the freak are we doing? Okay. See, I don't understand. So MCD go to the front page and enter your landing weight number and confirm the approach mode is active. Approach phase. Okay, we won't do that yet. Okay. Okay, approach phase active. Speed match. The Airbus will automatically manage the speed to meet the restrictions, but ensure that the speed knob is in managed mode. The dot visible next to the speed. So I'm guessing that's what that is. That's our speed. Dot visible next to the speed. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing that's what that is. Okay. Prepare for ILS. Press the LS button on the FCU to bring up ILS information. So LS. Okay. Arm approach when within 20 to 30 miles of the airport and expecting to intercept the localizer. Press the approach button. Approach. Okay, so I think we kind of have it. Not 100% sure. We still got a ways before our top descent, so I ain't worried about that. But yeah, we need to get It's going to hold me at 34, so we're going to bring that down to 78. That's what we're going to need when we start our descent. That's what we're going to should capture the glide slope for the airport at that point. Okay, so we've done that. So when we get to the top of descent, okay, to descend from the top of descent, we're lower the FCU altitude, first restriction altitude, or the final approach altitude. Press the altitude knob, manage descent. Okay, so just before we get to the top of descent, I will push that. Ensure the landing data QS's frequency is set to the MCD ref app page. The plane will follow your flight plan constraints to manage speed automatically. Okay, so that's what we're going to try. This is a learning experience, so if we all die, we'll try it again in a couple nights. I think we'll try it again probably Thursday or Friday night. But since we're going to Vegas, I think we're going to do it Friday night. We'll do the Friday night flights. We're doing, I think my wife was saying we'll do Tuesday takeoff, Friday night flights. So. Oh, let's check. Oh, I don't have our live sub count up. Let's see, 2460. Nice, thank you guys so much. But we're back up there. We had dropped down for a while. It was rough the last few days. But we're at 2460 right now. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I do have the TCAS standby warning. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I know, resources. I don't see anything on here. Like I was saying, I ordered these parts right here for my setup, so I can do it all off of here instead of on the game. It'll make it a little easier to do. 2 hours and 26 minutes. We're only 2/3 the way there. Let's get a little music back up. We're 26 miles from top of descent. 25 miles. So we'll jump back outside for a minute. Whereas Jeff says we'll have a vibe session here. So let's get ready for our descent into let's see if we got this. See if we did it right. Altitude, final approach, press the altitude knob, manage descent. Approach phase active. I started a little early. Where possible. People in the back are freaking out because planes making noises. Alright, let's see. Set the MCDU, app page, follow flight plan constraints, manage speed automatically. Set the flight altitude, we did that. MCDU, we did that. Speed management, AirBus will automatically prepare for ILS. Press the LS button on the FCU to bring up the ILS information equalizer. We won't do that just quite yet. We're going to go to our overhead here and tell the ladies and gentlemen to buckle their seatbelts back up. Let's go ahead and get all our lights on early just so we're ready for it. Shouldn't So we got them on, ready to go. Alright, we are reaching Stew. And for descent, speed management, I guess we're going to but should speed manage. Press the LS button on the FCDU to bring up the ILS information. I don't think we'll do that just yet. Alright, what did it just do? So it's an 8. So we got 105 miles we're on our final descent. So my live stream is actually way behind the OBS's. So I hope I don't lose everything. Checking my stream on my iPad. So yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. I'll make sure that what's shown on the stream is make sure we landed, we got to the airport and everything before I end anything. On our final approach, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. As we will be on our descent into Las Vegas. Ooh, that's a nice picture. Yeah, that's a nice picture. I like that. .2 miles left. I like this. If this works, I'm going to be super excited. I will call tonight a success, despite the total chaos. So I think what I'll do is get rid of reshade, and instead of going through the whole GSX and all that, we will just do an auto load and stuff like that, so everything's ready to roll. We don't have to worry about that. So let's take a look at our information. Arrival, target. September 2985. These are 10 knots. And reload it just to see if anything's changed. Winds 25012. Alright. Back to our seat. Give us one last read over here. Alright, top descent flight plan constraints, speed management. Hopefully it does this itself. Okay, let's flip over here, down arrow, heading bug. Check charts for ILS capture, set altitude, do not set to close to top of descent. Also before, after top of descent, external data, destination data, weather. Flight level, page. Won't let me because I already did that. Destination data. Flaps will be config 3. Okay, got flaps config 3. We are approximately I forgot I wanted to set my autopilot disconnect button and talk buttons on my back to standard pressure. Turn over back to barometric pressure, ground pressure. Below 18,000, 2947. 2947. My lights in the cockpit. That's just the light over my aims. How do I zoom that back? Switch these, switch this. That is where we're supposed to be heading. Not this way. What the hell? Why did we switch to heading mode? I have no idea why we switched to heading mode, guys. So it was going right for a while. How the hell do I switch it off a heading mode? I mean, we're still kind of sorta on the descent. I don't know how we got switched to heading mode. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, we try to do it ourselves. We're actually a little lower than we should be. We should be at 140 right here. What's that? PH, and we should be at 140. We're at 108. So we are a little low. But it's understandable because we lost our track and everything. How do I turn off heading mode, damn it? Hoping it's taking care of itself now. We're going to see. Set auto brakes to medium. things are working here. Maybe we can salvage this. This one right here is actually where we should be getting ready to pick up the localizer. Let's hope. I wish that was turned off. How to disengage heading mode on the Airbus. Press the red takeover disconnect button located on the outboard side of your side stick. No, not autopilot. Disengage heading. Press or push the heading, engaging knob on autopilot map to engage nav, manage nav mode, or press nav to navigation on direct. Here we go. Okay, we're on. Okay, once we make this straight turn right here, gonna switch over to, okay, we're setting up on glide slope should be. Prepare for LS, press the LS button. Wind about 20 to 30 miles from the airport and expecting to intercept the localizer, press the approach button. Is already lit. Airport in sight. Oh shit, we're good. Here we go, guys. Airport in sight. Slow down. Should I put the landing gear down? I can't see the. Down. So flaps 1. Airport in sight. Well, I should call the airport.
Approach. Grumpy 2019er, 5,600. Approach. Grumpy 2019er. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Grumpy 2019er approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Cleared through Bravo Bravo airspace. Grumpy 2019er.
Alright guys, getting nervous. Keep our autopilot button right here. Okay, flaps 2. We're gonna let it do a lot of what it's doing right now. I don't want to screw it up too bad. I think I can go flaps 3. Yep, flaps 3. Alright, we're looking good.
2,500.
Okay, gear down, 3 positive, brakes on medium. Some spoilers. Oh boy. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I want to fly it myself, but I just want to let it kind of do its thing. Seem like we're a little high.
One thousand.
Going in on a short runway. Set auto brakes to max. No, set to medium, okay. That's mine. Not sure what that is, but okay. Should
100.
throttles are messing up.
50. 40. 30.
Going in way too fast. Oh
retard.
shit, we're gonna hit.
Pitch. Pitch.
Oh shit, yeah, we screwed that up horribly. Reversers are full, come on. Wow, that was, sorry guys. That was bad. That was horrible. Alright, flaps up. Get off the runway. We're like bad on the controls here. Let's stop. Well, we survived, kinda. gates.
Las Vegas ground. Grumpy 2019er. Taxi to the gate.
Grumpy 2019er, taxi to gate 241 via taxiway, Alpha 6 cross runway, 8 left Bravo, 6 Bravo, Bravo 5 Charlie.
You got it. Whatever you just said.
Taxiing to gate 241 via taxiway Alpha 6 cross runway, 8 left Bravo, 6 Bravo Bravo, 5
follow
Charlie.
the little blue dots.
Grumpy 2019er.
My stream froze. I don't get it. Everything. Slow down, damn. So it looks like my stream is still working, but like I don't have anybody directed me in. I should just stop right here. Brakes on. not even on the line, that's the problem. So we're supposed to be on that line, not where they just told us to freaking go. Okay, overhead panel. APU's on, APU's available. Okay, landing, APU master on and start, taxi lights off. Blind everybody. Way nav. Well, if we'd have lined up, oh, maybe it did put it where it was supposed to be. That's close enough. Alright, everybody, get off the plane. GPU is connected. We're not worried about that. We'll just use the APU. As you see, yep, they're getting off the airplane. I don't think it's not letting me deboard because I'm not like right next to the. Alright guys, that was quite eventful. It's 10:09, not